Hey guys, so originally this video was going to be a much more simple and formal reasoning as to why our content output came to such a sudden halt, and that reason was going to be that we've been having some issues moving our recording location from our current setup to another, and that was further complicated by a few other issues that took place right when we needed to address the other ones. And I really wish that was still the explanation I could give in the video today, but unfortunately that's not the case. On August 22nd, my mom had a heart attack and was rushed to the hospital. There, she went without a pulse for over 30 minutes. I'll spare some of the finer details because I believe there should be some privacy in these type of situations. She did eventually get better through that week, to the point that she was mouthing words to us and even writing notes, coherent ones, to us and the nurses. She fought so hard, the nurses and doctors couldn't believe it, but unfortunately that didn't last, and she ended up having a brain aneurysm on the morning of August 31st, and she was transferred to another hospital, and she would eventually pass away from these issues on September 2nd at 10:15 at 60 years old. My mom was never featured in content. She wouldn't want to be if I asked her, but I can guarantee you that she was the most perfect, compassionate, funny, hardworking, and selfless person I've ever met in my entire life. We had such a close relationship, and I'm really, really hurt by this. These last few weeks have been a living nightmare that I wouldn't wish on anyone. I don't know that I'll ever get over it. Right now there's a shock in my system, my family system, and much of the crew's system because a lot of them had close relationships with my mom as well. The pain ebbs from emptiness and flows into complete depression, and I don't know how it will affect me going forward. But I can tell you what I do know. I was with my mom previously that same day of her heart attack. I valued her and loved her and laughed with her. We shopped and ate food together. We hugged and kissed like we always did. There was no inkling in my mind that when we were waving goodbye that would be the last time I would ever truly see her. I mean, I saw her eyes light up in the hospital room and I watched her take her last breath. But that wasn't the same. I'm blessed to say I do not feel much guilt though through all these other emotions. I made sure my mom knew I loved her, appreciated her, and was proud of everything she did for me. I never had any type of falling out with her and rarely had any type of meaningless arguments. On that level, I just want to tell people to make sure that the people you love truly know that. It shouldn't take something like this, but it does. If you have friends, tell them you love them. If you have family members you care about, make sure they know that. If you have hate, just let it absolve. I'm not saying you have to go on an apology tour that you don't mean. If you don't like someone, then don't worry about them. Don't even give them the energy of your time and the worry of your mind. That is time you could spend loving and cherishing. Be loving to those you love, because time doesn't move any slower for them. On a personal level for me, the passing of my mom has made me realize I didn't accomplish everything I wanted her to see. And granted, that would have been the case no matter when or how this all happened. Still yet, I wanted her to see me make even more of myself, to follow my dreams, and to find the happiness that she knew I could. She was such a hard-working woman. I know that term can be overused, but if y'all could have seen her, you would know that she was in a different stratosphere when it came to work ethic. I don't find myself to be lazy by any stretch, but something I can do for her is to work even harder on my passions, one of which is this channel right here. So give me a little more time and I promise you will see an output on this channel unlike anything we have had before, because I wanted my mom to see those videos. She supported me and watched every single one. She gave me reviews and input that I will no longer have going forward. Me and my brother Jacob were her life. My dad Joe was her life. I think we all want to stop being so safe and to take advantage of the time we have. She would have wanted to see us pursue what made us happy and to just let everyday stress be water on the duck's back. She was never capable of doing that, but it's what she wanted for us. So this is an update I never wanted to give and I can't make sense of in my mind. There is plenty more to come, like I said. Just give me, Jacob, and the other members that knew my mom a little bit of time to grieve in what ways we can, and we'll take care of everything else. I love you, Mama. Thank you for everything you did for me. See you guys soon, and refuse to change, because my mom sure followed that code.